Hey team, welcome back to another video. Just out on a look for some fresh seafood to add to our dish today. Targeting some crayfish and some fresh tarakihi. Stoked to find this big girl lying under the ledge with nowhere to go. Later managed to find two good sized tarakihi, but the GoPro had run out of battery by then. Morning, cruisy Saturday here, and we're going to make some seafood chowder. Nearly had all the ingredients. We had to go and get some prawns. Unfortunately couldn't get any mussels, but we're still going to use the tarakihi, fresh crayfish, some spring onions in here, leek, parsley, garlic, and then we had to get some cream, got some milk, and yeah, we'll see if we can get a seafood chowder going. Never tried it, so bear with me and we'll see how we go. Hungry. Spring onions have come back real good since we last chopped them, so take a wee bit more. That'd probably be enough, I think. Beautiful. Couple of these fresher bits. That should do it. Everything we need. Start off with cooking up the leek, garlic, butter, and we'll go from there. We added a good helping of salt to a pot and bring it to the boil, ready for our crayfish tail. Diced up our leek into small pieces. We only blanch the crayfish tail just so it helps to get the meat out, and then it's ready to be chopped up and added into the chowder. Peeled 4 cloves of garlic, thinly diced them, finely chopped the spring onion, and then add it all to the hot butter. Let this simmer and brown these off for a good 10 minutes until they're all nice and soft. Water's boiling, so time to add the crayfish tail. I'm only putting this in for about 30 seconds, just until the shell turns red, and then the meat is ready to be pulled out. Then add a tablespoon of flour and stir it in well, trying to avoid any lumps, so stirring quickly helps, and then slowly adding the milk bit by bit, get it to thicken, about 1.5 cups of milk in total. Once all the milk's in, let it simmer for a bit, stirring occasionally, and then it's time to add about 1/2 cup of full cream. Didn't end up needing this backup, but I thought I'd better in case the kids didn't like it. After it's simmered for a good 15 minutes, then we're adding a 1/2 cup of chicken stock. You could definitely use fish stock here, it would be even better, but we're just using what we had on hand. Let that simmer and thicken for another 15-20 minutes, and then it's time to add the seafood. We left the crayfish tail to cool down a bit before splitting it. We'd already taken the poo tube out before cooking it. As you can see, the meat's not cooked all the way through, it's still raw in the middle, which is exactly what we want. We don't want to overcook it. Diced up the tarakihi, pulled out the crayfish tail, diced that up. Got our grocery shop prawns. Add the whole lot into our thick creamy mixture. Simply stir it all in and let it simmer for another 15-20 minutes until your seafood is cooked. If you've added shellfish, you probably need to add them first and let it cook a bit longer. A couple of thick slices of some home cooked bread we purchased. Fresh lemon squeezed over top is optional, but it adds really good flavour, and a bit of parsley to top. Of course, 10 grams of butter per slice. And that's it, time for a taste test. Absolutely stoked with how it's turned out. Ten out of 10. Try this one yourself. Gorgeous.